this. How are you all? Anyway, so tomorrow is my tennis get-together, and my friends especially requested the peas pulao. They love it. It's easy to serve, easy to eat, and something different than sandwiches. So we decided to do this today for you all. Let's go over the ingredients to make it easy. This is basmati rice. You could use any rice. I just love basmati rice because it's delicate, it's long, it's very flavorful. So I'm gonna use basmati rice, like 3 cups. I have this measuring cup, or you could use even a glass. You can buy it at Indian store, but also all the American grocery stores are now selling basmati rice. Okay, now let's go through the fun ingredients. We got the rice, and these are frozen peas that I have just thawed them. So 2 cups, you can add more or less. You know, that's the fun in cooking. It can't hurt. So this is 2 cups of peas. 1 big onion chopped lengthwise, thin and long. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it. And this is cilantro, just chopped up. And I use the stems too. They're healthy, why waste them? This is my favorite thing. You know it by now, cumin, salt, red chili powder. So 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoon of salt, red pepper to your taste. And this I'm gonna make a little paste of. And again, green chili is your choice. Use it or not use it. So I'm gonna add half, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 ginger. And I'm gonna crush it. But let's start sauteing our onions. I am gonna saute it in olive oil, but of course you can use any oil you like. 4 tablespoons of this would be good. While the oil is getting hot, let's wash and soak our rice. So after you measured your rice, you want it always washed and soaked. So how much rice did we get? We got 3 cups. So let's wash. You want to just put your fingers in it and rub it, and any dirt that is should come out. Most of the time the rice is very clean, but you still want to just rub it and love it. Give it some love. All right. So I just slowly drain all the water out like this, and the rice just sits at the bottom. If you're having problem that the rice is falling through, put it in a colander. It's no big deal. Here we go. You see the white water running? That's just some type of dust in it. We want it all nice and clean. Some people just put it directly. I don't like it because the rice doesn't swell up. If you soak it, it's softer and it swells. And you definitely want always to soak your rice. So how many times have I done? I want to do it 3 times, so let me do it 1 more time to be absolutely sure. All right. Okay, so this is nice and washed rice. Now I'm just going to soak it in some water. So it's just going to soak in this little bit of water. I'm going to leave this here. And now I'm going to add my cumin and onion. So here's the onion. And I want to really, really burn my onion. It should be just dark, dark brown. Even darker than my skin, if that's possible. Okay, so onion is burning, and I add, in like a couple of minutes, I'll add the cumin. Now you see the onion is pretty burnt. I'm gonna add my cumin to it. So just roast it a little bit more. As you can see, it's getting pretty burnt. And you wanted that because I know right now it looks bad, but the rice will turn out to be so dark and rich and brown. So this is perfect. This is what we want. Now what I'm gonna do is, and you don't have to do it, is take a little bit of this onion out for decoration. After I made the pulao, I can sprinkle a little bit of burnt onion on top. And it looks really good. But you don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. I'm just doing it to show you guys. So just a tad bit. Just a little bit I've taken out, and I continue to burn. Now in the meantime, I have crushed my garlic, ginger, and the green chili to a nice coarse paste, and I'm going to add that to it. So it starts getting sauteed and throwing out some flavors in my little thing that I call. Now there's some leftover. Again, I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to rinse it out, because it's still got plenty of it. Now I saute really quick, but I want to slow down the heat because I don't want to burn my onion any more than it is already. So now once I start sauteing, I'm going to add my peas here that have been sitting nice. How pretty and green they are. These are just plain frozen. Don't use canned ones. Frozen are better and fresh. So I'm adding these all here. These were 2 cups. Again, little more or less is not going to hurt. And I start stirring it nicely, because you want the peas to get a bit roasty and not just be boring boiled. As they're getting all this roasty, I'm going to start adding my things. So we had 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of salt, as you like. I'm going to add that to it. A little bit of chili pepper, half a teaspoon. Red chili powder or none. You can also substitute black chili powder if you like. And I'm going to keep on stirring it. Now this is a black cardamom, and we are going to go shopping one of these days, and I'll show you guys where to buy these. This gives a really warm flavor to the pulao. This is not the small cardamom, but the big cardamom. I'm going to crush it just softly, and I'm going to throw that in as well. So I have it softly crushed, and it goes right in there. After you're done, actually you can take this out, because you don't want this to come into anybody's mouth. So you want to take that out. I'll throw the bay leaf in just a few minutes because I don't want it to break up. So add that. Now is my favorite thing, is garam masala. Garam masala you have to have in your house. You can put this in anything. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of this right here. You know what? I'll make it 1.5 teaspoons for intense flavor. There you go. So this is my garam masala. Any brand will be fine. Any garam masala is good. So I got that, and in the meantime I'm stirring it real nicely. Let it roast for a little bit. Will be time to add my rice. So now you know the rice is soaking in water. I'm going to get a colander to get the water out. Rice is nice and sort of swollen. Rice also is ready to go in, because I want to saute the rice with it. So here's the rice going. This is the tarka. We are not just boiling fruits, grains, vegetables, anything, but this is the tarka we are giving to it. This is the kick. And as you can see, it's starting to look so pretty with the colors. You can see that now. I'm going to saute the rice for like 5 minutes, and in the meantime have my water ready. Now if we used 3 cups of rice, the water always has to be twice as much of rice. So that'll be 6 cups of rice. I'll have it ready in this while it's sort of staying there. Alright guys, so I have my 6 cups of water ready, and now I'm going to add a little bit of this cilantro too, and the rest I'm going to keep it to garnish. So I'm still sort of stirring it. Also, another good thing to add to anything and everything is lemon juice. So good for digestion and gives great flavor. So here's some lemon juice. I could give a teaspoon of lemon juice, but I'm just going it by estimation. There you go. Seeds stay out, juice goes in. Okay, And now I'm gonna throw my bay leaves. Don't break them. You wanna take them out later or leave them right there. Okay. I think it's looking nice and brown. Perfect. Now we add our water and we're ready to go. Now remember that little bit of water I saved? Throw that in. It's got all the flavors. Why waste it? And here's my 6 cups of water, just plain old water. 3 cups of rice means 6 cups of water. And now, slow the heat. You want it to slowly cook, not burn. Because the slower it is, better it will look. And after it's done, you can add like a slice of butter on top and a little bit of coriander and onion. I will show you just to give it that extra flavor. All right, guys, now it's gonna cook for 20 to 25 minutes. And you can open it after 10 to 15 minutes, sort of softly stir it and see where it is. We will come back in 10 minutes to check it. All right, let's check where we are with this rice. See, it's boiling nicely and the grains are getting nice and long, but you can see there's still liquid in it. And the best way to check it if it's ready is to take a grain, crush it. If it gets crushed, it's done. If it doesn't get crushed, you're gonna give it, or read it. It's just a little bit hard, so I want to give it a few more minutes. So let's cover it. Just 2 more minutes. So 25 minutes on medium heat should do the job. Let's check if it's ready. All right, pulao is ready. Have a look. So here's the bay leaf. You can take it out. You don't want anyone to eat that. And the rice is ready. I'm going to turn it off. What I do at times is I just cover it and leave it. So any extra liquid there is, it'll absorb and the flavors will stay in. You always want to keep it covered. You don't want to release any flavors until the last minute. There's one other Mr. Bay Leaf here. You've done your job. You're released. Okay, so I'm going to pour some rice here for you guys to see. And show you how you can garnish it for your friends. And this is a great dish to eat just with yogurt, with dal, that is lentils, or just by itself. You know, and you can add other vegetables to it. I will in my next one of the videos, I'll show you what other vegetables you can add. But this is a simple one because you'll have peas in your house, you have rice in your house. Okay, so here is our pulao. I generally add some butter because then it melts and gives us this nice flavor. The little bit of sauteed brown onions we had, we're gonna put those for decoration, and a little bit of our cilantro. And we just tarka the rice. Have a good lunch and see you next time. Again, please send me any requests, or if you would like to be on my video, don't be shy to ask. I can come to your kitchen or you come to my fabulous kitchen. See you next time. Tarka everything. Bye.